What am I not cooperating with?
asked to
Asking
step out of the
questions?
vehicle.
Why? For what? I gave him my identification and everything, man.
Because you're arguing with all the officers here.
Because I'm arguing?
Yes.
No, I'm asserting my rights. I gave him my information, man.
Okay. We
So-
told you to step out of the vehicle. We can do that based off of Philadelphia v. Mims.
For what?
Because we can do for our officers' safety.
I'm not doing nothing to. Oh
You're
man.
arguing and not
So look,
cooperating.
now this is. Now
See,
I'm getting
you're the one
scared.
creating problems here
Is
for
there
officers.
is there a superior that's
I
coming?
am the supervisor, sir. I am the one that.
Oh my God, you're the supervisor?
And I've already explained to you multiple times the legal ramifications and qualifications you are required to abide by.
What didn't I abide by?
We asked you to step out. Okay.
No, what you
You
asked me to step out.
You're saying you weren't lawfully detained when you are.
So what does that mean? Is that a crime for me to say that?
Yeah. You're not.
I didn't say if I was, dude. I know that.
Lawfully detained. You complained about being stopped.
So you guys,
When I can clearly
you know
see
what's
this
a
one
trip
vehicle
is
violation.
you were acting way aggressive before this camera turned on, man. And now you're
I've been on
asking.
the whole time, sir. And you've been arguing with me the whole time I've been here.
And everybody else.
But you
And that's
guys,
why I got called out here.
you got called out here because this guy is trying to tell me that I committed a crime and I did not commit a crime.
Yes, you have. The California Vehicle Code is law. It is the law in California for how to operate a vehicle on the road and what you're required to do when you are detained. Okay?
It's a code.
It's a big book full of a lot of violations. I can see one right off the bat just walking up. Is the car registered?
A violation is a violation, man. It's not a law, man.
Yes, it is.
And I didn't break a law.
Yes, you did.
A law is against the public.
Sir,
What?
the vehicle code includes infractions, misdemeanors, and felonies. Those are all law violations. Do you understand that?
I was just looking at some law right now because I'm in the middle of about to sue the San Jose Police Department.
Well,
and
you
I
should
was
probably
just
get your
looking up the
windshield
law.
fixed first, because that's the first violation I see right there, sir. Did my officer identify what he pulled you over for?
He's back there doing what he's doing, man. Why don't you talk to him? What he said it was for my license plate.
Okay.
But he was on the other side of the street, and how do you see my license plate? These things make differences, man. And you guys can't articulate a crime that I've committed. And you guys are trying to make me do all of this stuff. I didn't do nothing, man. All I was doing is I just went and got a pizza and trying to go home. I don't know why you guys are treating me like this,
because
man.
you're arguing and not cooperating.
Because I'm arguing and not cooperating.
If you just abide by the law and don't argue with officers, it goes so much faster and easier. Okay, you're the one who wants to create problems.
I'm
here.
feeling like you guys are harassing me, man.
No,
and
we're enforcing the law. We're doing our job.
Okay.
And if you don't want to cooperate,
you're trying to tell me that I have to do things that I don't have to do, man. And I just gave them all my information. Can I just get my ticket like everybody else when they get pulled over, man? And then be on my way.
Everybody else cooperates and we don't have problems.
So
it goes much more simpler. Stand by with him for a second.
They're trying to make me get out the car. This officer told me he was going to break my window. And
Manuel, you have your proof of insurance that you're required to show us.
No, can you write me a ticket for that too?
He doesn't have it.
Okay.
Please.
So,
This is very malicious right now. And That was a supervisor who came. Supposed to make sure my rights are secure. And this officer said he was going to break my window and pull me out the car. Why? Because my camera was off. As soon as it came back on, they started acting like they were explaining instead of making demands.
Nope.
Manuel, do you have insurance? Just no proof of it?
I don't have insurance. Or
I can't hear you, sir. Sorry.
I don't have insurance.
Okay.
I don't have proof of it, and
You're
I
gonna
don't
need to
have
get
insurance.
That as another requirement for the laws of California.
I'm just getting a ticket for that, please.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna drive on the streets of California, you need to abide by all the rules.
Officer, what was your name? The one that came?
Dorn, sir.
Huh?
Sergeant Dorn.
What was your number? Your badge number?
4021.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sir, if you're gonna drive on our rules, or if you're gonna drive on our
These are
roads,
my
California,
roads.
you have to
These
abide by
are
all
the
rules.
public's roads.
Okay,
These aren't the
there's
police
a
roads.
boatload of laws that are required to be abided by if you're gonna drive, and you sign for that when you get your driver's license.
I signed with reserving my rights. You can look at my signature. It's all rights reserved on there. $1104 2005. Oh, so
The word of caution, you may want to get your back tires checked because the tread's getting pretty low, and that's another violation if it gets too low. That's for your safety, sir.
you gonna ticket me for my safety? If I didn't have this camera right now, this guy would have busted my window and pulled me out the car. I'm not a crime committer, man. You look at, there's nothing in here that's gonna,
There isn't? Can we take a look?
no, man. You can do what you're doing like you're doing, man. But no, I'm not gonna let you search my car. You guys are doing enough already.
I'm sorry, say that again?
You guys are doing enough already, man.
All right, Manuel.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just roll this down a little bit more. I just need you to sign for a ticket, okay? Not an admission of guilt. Just come to here and take care of it, okay?
Can you just? I'll sign it.
Just
This
right
is
in
a
the red
ticket?
box. Huh?
This is a ticket?
No, you're signing for it.
Can I get the ticket?
Yeah, I have it here. But you have
I'm not
sign
gonna
for it.
sign anything in a box like that because
Yeah.
that's a signature. You can use that for anything, man. No, I didn't say that. I said in a box like that. Can I sign the ticket? The ticket like everybody else does, man?
This is the ticket. We have updated our systems. We do everything digitally and electronically now. We don't do the old hard copy with the pen and paper. We do
Why
it on a
not?
cell phone and a printer.
How do I get a copy?
He has it in his hand. You have to sign on the digital part first, but this is how it's been accepted by the Supreme Court. Okay? We do this digitally now. Refusing to sign
would mean a triple dip. Manuel, the reason why you keep it brown is because you don't have a front plate on your vehicle. You're required by law to have two.
He never said that. He never said that. You said that, and you didn't make the stop.
Man, you've got a boatload of traffic violations all over your car. If you don't want to get stopped, fix it. Manuel, so I'm just gonna explain this to you so you understand, all right?
Sure.
You have to respond to this by this date in this top left-hand box. It's 6/18 of this year, okay? The traffic courthouse information's on inside the box on the right-hand side. All the violations are listed down here. The correctable ones will show a Y on the left-hand side, okay? Anything that's correctable, or actually here on the back side, there's options on how to respond to the ticket. Anything that's correctable, you can fix. And then you can go down to the police
And
department.
for the record,
Hang
what's
on,
your
listen to me.
what's your name
Hang
and
on,
your
hang
badge
on.
number?
It's on the ticket, okay?
But can for this record right here, can you tell me what your name and badge number is,
I
sir?
will give it to you as soon as we're done.
So you're not gonna give it to me
Hang on,
right now?
Let me finish this, man. I have
So,
to finish this.
so you want me to forget it?
Listen, so there's options to respond
I
here.
know how to work the ticket, sir.
Okay, but I have to.
What
walk
is
you
your
through it.
name and badge
They
number?
can sign off on the back, and then it's a processing fee through the court.
I'm glad
okay?
I got that on camera.
They're also going to send you something in the mail to the address on your driver's license, all right? So keep an eye on the mail. Here's your license, and because you asked for my name and badge number, I have to give you a case card. Just give me 1 second.
You could have just given me your name and badge.
Per policy, I have to give you this, okay?
They didn't give me one when I asked them.
Put mine on
It's a
there
new
too,
policy.
it's fine.
Huh?
You can put mine on there too, it's fine.
If it's policy, why you guys didn't follow policy?
He's writing it on there for you.
No, I'm asking you, why wouldn't you follow policy? If I asked you your badge number and it's policy for you to give me a card, why wouldn't you give me one?
Can't hear anything you're saying. Probably.
I know you can't. I know you can't, man. So this is what the San Jose Police Department is about. So I'm gonna get the ticket, and so I could be on my way. This is way longer than 15 or 20 minutes that it takes.
I forgot what's yours.
4809.
Alright, well, they're on there, okay?
Cool.
Right up at the top.
Thank you.
Here's the ticket. You have any questions for me?
Nope.
Alright, you're free to go.
These officers seen that my camera was off, and they started threatening to break my window and told me that they were going to pull me out the car violently. I think this is retaliation for putting them on YouTube and showing how they are. And the one that was supposed to secure my rights told me how he was oh man, I am so glad for my camera phone right now. they were about to pull me out of my car and started getting aggressive. And I look at my phone, and as my phone wasn't recording, and that's what they seen when they did that. And I quickly, when dude said he was gonna, oh, I'll just break a window down and drag you out, and I look at my camera and I fucking started pressing the buttons quickly to try to